Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609. I'm out for a drive, and we're going to have a fun video this morning because we're going to talk about the metaverse and avatars and all that new stuff that's coming down the pipe. Do I really know much about it? No. No. But it's fun to think about because you put on this little headset now that's kind of expensive, and you can go into what's called cyberspace, and it's getting better and better, more real as computers get faster and faster and the headsets get better and better and better. And what prompted this video was I was in the public library in Capitan, and there's a young guy that came in there, and I was chatting with him. He's about, I don't know, 15-ish years old. Knows a lot about the metaverse stuff that Facebook has gotten into. They're no longer called Facebook, it's called Meta, which is the metaverse, and you can create your own little avatar and enter that cyber world and visit people all over the planet and see stuff, and it's just like you're there. The reality will just blow you away. So, but they get better and better and better. You got me? So, at some point, not only these kids, but adults as well that are into this stuff, that wear the headsets and play video games and stuff, at some point it's going to be hard to separate fiction from reality. You know what I mean? Because when you take the headset off, it's going to take your brain a while to adapt to this real world, or whatever you want to call it. And they're also, of course, Neuralink is a company owned by Elon Musk, which attaches the brain to a computer and other things, mainly for medical purposes now, spinal injuries, brain injuries and stuff. And these adaptations are becoming more and more, quote, profound. In other words, they can do a lot of things that they couldn't do even a few years ago. And at some point, it would not be beyond humanity for some individuals to sort of merge with the computer, like upload the brain and upload what the neural links in the human brain do, which are basically little software things that command us to do things, And so also that they can map the brain so that they can manipulate the dopamine in your brain so that you get this euphoric feeling at certain stages and stuff. And also you can actually reach out and touch an avatar, and you'll have a sense of touch because there's a part of your brain that does that, and there's a part of your brain that smells and all this stuff. So what they're doing, as they get better and better, is that you will be able to go into, quote, cyberspace as an avatar that you develop and actually visit people from all over the world, or you can invite people into your area, and like Facebook does now, the friends and the rooms and stuff that they have now. And this is Fort Stanton. I'm just making a loop and then going to head back to town. Just a short drive, but be that as it may, for any of you that haven't kept up with this, I keep up with it on the fringe. I'm not really seriously into it. I don't have a headset, nor do I plan on getting one. But the price of them is coming down dramatically, and it wouldn't be beyond me at some point to try it. Now, my sister tried it. She's a little older than I am, and she said it kind of made her dizzy. You know what I mean? And I can see how that would happen because this thing is really jacking with your mind. You know what I mean? Because the characters in these video games, I don't know, I've never even played a video game using a headset. I'm sure a lot of you have, and you can leave your comments in the on this video and let people know what your experience was using a headset and playing video games. How did you feel? Did you get dizzy? Were you nauseous? How long did that last? Did you get over it and now it doesn't bother you at all? Kind of like seasickness or whatever. And because that's the new thing. You know, a lot of people will say, "Oh no, that ain't gonna happen." You know, we'll never be able to upload the human brain to cyberspace or to the cloud or whatever. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You'll never. There's always people that say, "Oh, you can't do that. That's impossible." Like, you know, we couldn't fly, we couldn't cross the ocean because the Earth was flat and we'd fall off the other side. Yeah, right. Sure. We would never go to outer space. No, we don't go. We go to outer space every hour now. You know what I mean? And so looks like I got into another trap here. I thought I was going to get around these guys. Well, if that guy can get by, I can get by. Famous last words. So anyway, cyberspace, avatars, metaverse. Is that where you want to be? Yeah, and some people will say, "Oh, that'll never happen," or, you know, it's whatever. But it will. It will. It's happening now. I mean, let's face facts, you know. And yeah, I think it's fun though. I mean, it's fun to dream about that. You know, would you want to be uploaded into cyberspace, or your brain into cyberspace, and then your body just basically becomes a useless appendage, and it just dries up and goes away, and there you are in the cloud, but I don't know what the hell you're doing, because if you're in the cloud, then you know everything all the time. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't be you, I don't think. I mean, you wouldn't be you in the sense that you're you when you're walking around using your own brain, because you don't walk around in cyberspace. You're just a series of digits, electronic switches on and off. You know what I mean? And yeah, but you know, could they upload at some point the human brain? Sure, I believe they can. I believe that will actually happen in my lifetime. No, I don't know. I mean, you know, things are changing so quick that who knows? But you know, this is just a fun video. These are videos that give you an idea of what I think about when my mind is in neutral. You know what I mean? I just kind of coasting down the road of life, so to speak. And these are the things I think about, because the future is like down. You know, it's around the next corner. You know what I mean? You know, it's over that hill. That's the future. You know, right now is where we are right now. In the past is everything that just went by us. You want to live in what went by us? You want to live right now, or you want to see what's going on in the future, or a combination of both? I do a combination of both. I want to live in the now and be aware of what's going to go on in the future. Why? Well, because I'll get there eventually, just like I'll get to this turn in the road. You know what I mean? That's the future right down there, and here we go, you know? And I want to be aware of what I need to do or adapt to in the future. See, like this is a turn to the left, and being right here in the present, the future's coming up now. I have to turn to the left a little bit. I have to adapt. I have to turn to the left a little bit here to make this quote turn that was in the future. Now it's in the now, and now we're going on again. You see how it goes? So yeah, here it kind of makes you dizzy, doesn't it? You know, it's called thinking. Scary, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I know it is. It scares me sometimes, you know. But I like to keep up with this cyber stuff. I like fiction, you know what I mean? You know, science. Arthur C. Clarke stuff. You know, that's pretty interesting stuff. He wrote that in the 1950s, I think, or maybe earlier than that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But anyway, straight ahead, guys, is the future. Woo-wee, here we come. Star Trek 101, cyberspace, metaverse, avatars, all that new jargon, man. That was not even dreamed of. You know, if somebody came back to this planet today that had lived in the 1700s, they would think that, well, they would have landed on a totally new planet. Okay, are there planets out there that are ahead of us? Probably. I don't know. I mean, it's just something to think about, you know. But anyway, logically, here we go into the future, guys. But anyway, not back to the future, but into the future. Thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. Get you a headset if you want to. Use the Amazon link in the description of all my videos. And yeah, go into cyberspace. Get you an avatar. You know, see what happens. You might like it. But anyway, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind. That's a biggie. Don't watch the news. It's all negativity, propaganda, most of it. So enjoy your life, and yeah, it's just fun, and it just kind of lets your mind go into neutral. There's the future right down the road there, guys. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.